Chapter 18. Ramona was anxiously waiting for Alessandro to return. When she said in Spanish he's going to see what's keeping him, Carmena said in her indigenous language that Alessandro told him to wait. When Ramona heard Alessandro's name, she stopped. At this time, Alessandro returned. He asked if she was afraid. Ramona corrected him that it took him too long to return. At this time, Alessandro realized that even though they both of them spoke two completely different languages, they understood each other. So that further proved, yeah, Ramona is Indian. When they resumed traveling, Alessandro purposefully avoided Mr. Hartzell's house because the man from San Francisco was still there. He pointed out the house which used to be Antonio's. There they saw Benito, a splendid black horse, Alessandro's horse. Alessandro said that the saints have answered their prayers. With Benito, they will be able to gallop faster. The only one who didn't like this arrangement was Baba. Alessandro said that both horses are best in this country. They can now travel over land that is difficult to traverse and be in San Diego before daylight. This part of the coast was composed of high land that juts out into a large body of water. When they reached San Diego, they saw trees that have not been cut down. Ramona said that this was God's country. Alessandro told her that they can't stay there long. As soon as it's daylight, everyone for miles around will be able to see them. They went to a place where the sun didn't penetrate the oak tree tops. Baba and Benito had a quick meal. Ramona said that they like each other. Alessandro said that horses are like men. They like and hate each other at the same time. Ramona asked whether or not the priest of San Diego knows him. He said not well. He never went to Temecula when he was there. Father Gaspara went. They went to Temecula when Alessandro was there. However, Father Gaspara is a friend of the Indians. Gaspara was a good man. However, Capistrano priest takes money from the poor. Ramona wished they can go to Father Salviadera. Alessandra said that would be too dangerous. Ramona said that's not what she meant. She always loved Father Salviadera. She always wanted to write a letter to him. He said that he knows a Santa Ynez Indian. It would be a 2-day ride from Santa Ynez to Santa Barbara. Ramona wished for things to be back the way they were. There was a lot of work at the missions. Senora told Ramona stories of thousands of Indians working at these missions. Alessandra corrected her. No, it wasn't all, good places. Some of them were dreadful, especially those led by bad men. He said that his father wished he had boarded a ship to Mexico rather than stay behind. He saw other Indians leave the country. Ramona asked if there were bad men at the other missions. He corrected, saying that the men under them were the ones with too much power. When Indians at those missions stayed in the mountains, they forced them back into the missions. Finally, they reached Father Gaspara's house. It was at the end of a long, low adobe building. Father Gaspara had spent many years in San Diego. He was not a Franciscan, but he was deeply impressed by the holy associations of the place. Over the years, he was powerless to do anything for the Indians. He frequently visited them, followed up with their families, wrote letters to the government. He made efforts to win some justice, some protection, endeavored to restore the church in the end. In the end, he was weary, disheartened, indignant. He settled down to the duties of the parochial duties and abandoned all effort. He started making the brick walls of the fine church, but this too had failed. When Alessandro saw the chapel was lighted, he knew that Father Gaspar was in. When the staff told him that an Indian couple would like to speak with him, he was disappointed. He hadn't even eaten supper yet. He was out all day working on his olive orchard. And the Indian couple who was under his employ didn't get any work done that day. He had a vexed, tired, and hungry expression. Ramona was shocked at how he looked. However, when he looked at Ramona, his expression changed. He immediately knew she was Indian. When she corrected him, he realized that she's half. He thought it strange that sometimes a Mexican marries an Indian, and at other times a European marries an Indian. He took them to his room. He kept the book of marriage records there. He didn't even trust his old housekeeper. Several people have already stolen several of the pages. He asked them their names, where they're from, their parents' names. After he wrote down the names, he refused the money Alessandro offered for his services. He asked Alessandro where they're off to. Alessandro replied, San Pasquale. Father Gaspar gave them one piece of advice. As soon as they buy a piece of land, they must return to him. He will make sure that they are not cheating in their buying of land. After they left, he knew that he would see both of them again someday. So, any questions, comments, constructive criticisms, asking for clarification, let me know. And I shall see you next time. Take care.